Will someone please tickle my pickle?
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
That'll be relevant later. Right? Right? Please? Good morning.
Morning again.
Merry
It is
Christmas.
Still morning. This is true. Yes, Merry Christmas.
Is this
Happy
Christmas
whatever.
Day or just Christmas close?
Several days before.
Oh, well, Merry Christmas then.
Yeah.
And
I hope
to
you
you all
all
as well.
enjoy your Christmas.
Or
and
whatever the hell else you celebrate.
Absolutely. Happy holidays. Merry Hanukkah.
I don't know what else.
So in the
A
tradition
pleasant
of
Kwanzaa.
Christmas, we are going to drink beer.
Wait,
We are.
Should we?
Do you want me to
play
start
our-
with this one?
Yes.
Hold on. Should we play our Christmas Santa thing again this year?
Ho,
we didn't
ho, ho.
last year, but we did the year before.
Ho, ho, ho. We should make a new
No, it
one.
was the story of a Christmas beer.
We should make a new one.
We
Yeah.
can do that.
We have access to everything now.
That's
Well,
true.
If we do it, we'll put that here.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, my hoppy friends! I'm Santa Claus, the original jolly old brewmaster, and I'm coming to you live on the High Gravity Podcast with Johnny Orange, Daryl, and Jim. Taking a break from the toy workshop, I want to talk about a festive topic that's been brewing for centuries: Christmas beer. So, grab your favorite beer mug and settle in, because we're taking a trip back in time to explore the history of Christmas beer. It all began in the medieval monasteries of Europe during the fasting period of Advent. The OG homebrewers, the monks, brewed hearty ales with spices like coriander, cardamom, and cloves to make their liquid bread special for the holiday season. Now picture yourself in the enchanting medieval era, where knights were valiant and mythical creatures danced in the shadows. The Vikings, bold seafarers, celebrated the winter solstice with a grand feast known as Jule, brewing a special ale to coax back the sun during the longest nights. They created a concoction of wonder that rivaled the magic of the season itself. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, where brewing Christmas beer became a legal decree in many corners of the world. Neglecting to brew a holiday ale could land you in quite the festive conundrum. The art of brewing and a sprinkle of good-natured folly converged as these festive elixirs were shared generously among neighbors, kin, and even bestowed as heartwarming gifts. Jump a few centuries ahead, and Christmas beer became part of the wider European brewing tradition. Brewers crafted special batches for Yuletide celebrations, often with a higher alcohol content to warm hearts on chilly winter nights. These high-gravity ales earned the nickname Winter Warmers because, well, they warmed you up from the inside out. And let's not forget the Scandinavian tradition of julebryg. In Denmark, Christmas beer releases are a big deal. The first barrel is tapped at precisely 8:59 p.m. on the first Friday in November, and it's an unofficial national holiday, a country collectively celebrating the release of a festive brew. Now that's the spirit. Moving into the 19th century, brewers added seasonal ingredients like cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel to their Christmas creations, mirroring the flavors of the season in their brews. Fast forward to the craft beer revolution of the late 20th century. Microbreweries and homebrewers experimented with bold and innovative Christmas beer recipes, throwing in unconventional ingredients like chocolate, coffee, and chili peppers. It was a Christmas party for the taste buds. And here we are today, my beer-loving friends, with a smorgasbord of Christmas brews to choose from. From spiced ales to decadent stouts, there's something for every palate. So, this holiday season, Remember to leave a little something special for Santa by the fireplace. And no, I'm not talking about milk. That wraps up this festive history lesson. Thanks to Johnny Orange, Daryl, and Jim for having me on the High Gravity Podcast. Remember to spread cheer, good beer, and enjoy the holiday season responsibly. Ho, 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 and stay frothy, my friends.
And if not, there was blood.
Yeah, whether we did it or not, hope you enjoyed it or not, and we're just going to keep going now.
So this will be, we talked about this, I know it's like a Polish tradition. I don't know if there's other cultures that do it as well, but you hide a pickle on the Christmas tree, and like the kid who finds the pickle gets a
Wait, that's a real
special
game?
Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's a real tradition. Yeah.
I thought it was just a euphemism for,
That's why whenever you see like pickle Christmas ornaments, like they're not usually from people who are just like, I love pickles.
I've just seen
Like,
the
it's
Rick
a-
and
it's a
Morty
thing.
version.
It's a
Pickle
thing.
Rick. Pickle Rick.
It used to be like they would hide an actual pickle, but now like a lot of families
Just
have
an
like a
ornament.
pickle ornament, and they hide the pickle ornament
That's
somewhere on the
way
tree.
less fun because you can't sniff it out that way.
You
And you can't put it in your mouth.
can,
I mean, you still could.
it's not
Just
recommended.
You don't want to bite. You don't want to use teeth on that one.
No, no, sometimes.
If it's an
You never
ornament,
you never want to use teeth. In fairness, how much teeth do you want?
Well, when you got gums, I mean,
None.
teeth away.
And speaking of that, that I think that was like from College Humor back in the day, like the early 2000s internet. Like the the name of the video was "Bad Blowjob Girl," and she's like kind of become, I can't remember her name. She's this redheaded girl. She's become more of a more mainstream actress. And I saw her in a commercial the other day. It was really like a family friendly, Walmart commercial or some shit like that. And I looked at her and I'm like, all I can see is just bad blowjob girl. She's like, she's selling me something. But last time she tried to sell me on something.
she's probably young and needed the money to get through school. Okay, come on.
It's a hilarious video. I highly recommend you watch it. She's like,
Turn on safe search or safe
she's
browsing for
drying,
search.
rubbing a paper towel on her tongue, and
Oh, God.
the guy's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm gonna make it so dry for you." Why? It's gonna be like a desert in my mouth. And he's like, "Why would you do that?" And she's like, "Oh, so kinky." Like, how much teeth do you want? None. Oh, so kinky.
Anyways, beer.
Yeah.
Let's beer.
So pickle beer. This is a pickle beer, unfortunately. The finest brine. This is Donna's pickle beer.
Oh.
Lager with real pickle juice. Look at this quote. You'll relish every sip.
Jesus.
See the description here. It's got it's a redheaded pickle woman. Okay, so it must be her. Pickle beer. Donna was backstage at the garden eating pickle. Let me start over.
Got you all screwed up now.
I'm really fucked
So
up.
this is Donna's pickle beer.
Yeah. Donna was backstage at the garden eating pickles from a jar. In the flash of light, she was pushed on stage and kissed full on the mouth by a beer drinking Mick Jagger. It was electric. No, not the kiss. The taste in her mouth. God, Jesus Christ. Beer and pickles that night, Donna's pickle beer was born.
You know what goes good
slower.
with pickles?
Beer.
Pineapple juice.
Oh.
Sweet and sour.
Oh, God. I don't even want to smell it.
That just smells like pickles.
It sure as fuck does.
I am way more excited for this.
So,
than I
have you had a
probably
pickle
should
beer before?
I have, and it wasn't good.
We used to make a pickle beer when we first started homebrewing. It was actually really good.
It smells nice. It does smell like a nice fresh jar of pickles.
And we called ours Tickle My Pickle.
Well,
That's what made the funny joke.
amen.
Our audience says, no, I'm not taking any.
Oh boy.
It
smells like the pickled chips. When you buy pickled potato chips, that's what it smells like.
you ever done a pickleback?
Oh man.
Yes.
Shot of Jameson with a shot of pickle juice? This instead of the pickle juice because it tastes exactly
Pull that
like
can
pickle
out for a
juice.
second.
Oh,
Pull that can out. 1 minute. There.
yeah, that's not really good.
It tastes like pickle juice. That's all it tastes like. It doesn't taste like
boy.
beer. Here you go, Johnny.
Right off the rip.
I took one sip, and that is enough for me. And now my glass is ruined. I don't know why we started with this one.
I was hoping it was a better pickle. I mean, sometimes the tickle's great, and sometimes it's I'll pass.
Yeah.
This is an I'll pass.
Whoa.
If you like pickles, like if you're the type of person that's like, I drink pickle juice right from the jar, this is absolutely the beer for you because it's not a beer. This is pickle juice with alcohol in it. 4.4% to be fair.
To be fair. Oh my God, it's a pickle White Claw.
Really? Seriously. Like
Although it does say the finest brine.
yeah. I can't fault them. It is exactly as advertised.
It tastes better than the Bush Dog Brew. I'll give it that.
Well, I don't think dogs should
can't
have this
drink
either.
this.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't. I wanted to really bad.
I did too. I took 3 sips. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Now, you know what this would be like good with? Like if you made like like those Clamato beers. Where you're
I've
like,
never had one.
this would be like you could put this in a
Bloody
Clamato
Mary
beer.
mix?
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary.
I
Beer.
don't like Bloody Marys, but yeah.
I always say I don't
Tomato or clamato?
either. I prefer Clamato in my humble opinion. But when
Clam juice in it or something.
when you yeah, that's the Clamato part.
I mean, if you're playing with pickles, clams are always good.
Yes, correct. That's been my experience as well. Like I could see this if you're having like I don't know, like you have a beer mosa instead of a mimosa. Like so, I guess a beer Bloody Mary instead of vodka. Like this would probably go good in that.
That was not very good.
It was
I'm not gonna let it be
was pickle
dumped.
juice.
it was good if you like pickle juice.
But we're drinking beer.
Yeah.
Still have that can left, isn't there?
Oh, there's plenty.
Oh, and we have a whole nother can.
Yeah.
Now I know why our audience passed because he's like, yeah, I'll pass on this
Yeah.
one.
That's why he brought 2.
It's I don't want to say it's bad.
I'll ruin myself later.
It's bad from the perspective of I want a beer.
As
Here's
a
the weird thing.
pickle flavored
It's bad.
beverage, it's great.
Yeah,
I need to
exactly.
make a pickle beer for you guys to try because that was good.
I don't want your pickle in the beer though, Daryl.
That's what sells it.
It's true.
Only at darylsdildos.com.
Buy Daryl's pickle beer from darylsdildos.com. It's the only product on the website.
On sale for $2.
Yeah, so good if you like pickle juice. Bad if you want to drink a beer. So there's no middle ground on this one.
It's carbonated pickle juice. That's
It's
what
straight,
it is.
yeah, it's straight up pickle White Claw.
Yeah. So I mean, again,
I don't hate it.
I don't want to give it like bad notes, good notes. It is exactly as advertised on the can. It is a pickle beer.
And I will not drink that again.
Yeah, I don't plan on it. It's not on my list of things to return to.
It did not fancy my.
It did not tickle your pickle.
No.
I'll finish it when we're done.
I'm sure you will. You always finish the pickle.
And that's why I'm always happy.
Yeah. You're not though. That's the thing. That's a lie.
You're just voicing your disappointment.
All right. In the Christmas spirit, we're going to do another beer that I'm not too excited about.
Oh, you want to do all the bad ones first, huh?
Yeah, until we get to this one, yes.
Ooh,
We'll wait on that one.
that tasted funky.
Yeah, it's pickles.
It was breakfast sandwich and pickle.
So, moving on as quickly as we can. Cherry's Jubilee.
It is a quad, so
Yes.
I guess that's kind of good, but
A barrel-aged cherry ale quad from Boulevard. And does this have a description? From what I understand, this was aged in apple brandy barrels. Yep. Yeah, it's a cherry Belgian quad aged in apple bourbon barrels. 12.9% brewed and bottled. Boulevard Brewing Company, Kansas City, Missouri. No other description.
Boulevard does a good job,
Yeah.
so I may be okay with it. but-
We've had some good Boulevard beers.
I've got a package I'm waiting for in Missouri right now.
Missouri?
Should have been here Friday.
Small like cherries.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Smells like glass bottle.
Great.
Let's see if the glass smells like cherries.
It smells like cherries.
I can't smell the cherries. Oh, maybe it's just me.
I guess.
It doesn't smell bad. It smells like a quad. You know, they always have that kind of like barley wine quality to them. You know, let's see. Huh.
It smells molassesy. Like
It's got a weird cherry finish. Like
It's very light. Like the flavors are very subtle. Like it's very.
I was not expecting any of this with a quad.
Yeah, I would not even say like if you blind tasted test, I wouldn't even be like, oh, that's a quad.
No, not at all.
Normally when we have quads, they're heavier.
Yeah.
You know, heavier
Very
mouthfeel,
distinct.
heavier flavor. This
all
the
that
flavor on this-
taste is cherry.
Really? I don't really taste. And the end, very very end, just the lightest bit of like cherry when I like breathe
I
out.
want to call it rusty cherry.
It's not
I
like a
can't
sweet
describe
cherry.
that. No,
And it's not overpowering. It's just
there.
fluid. It's just there through the whole thing.
I taste a little bit of the booze. God damn it, Johnny!
Been doing it all day.
I know. A little bit of cherry on the end there.
Kind of like a tin.
I think that's the alcohol, because I'm tasting what I know what you're saying.
I'm trying to find my words to describe it, but I can't.
I think it's the booze. I don't really taste like when I think apple brandy, I think of something a little sweeter, a little thicker, a little heavier. And this is that's not this. This is a very like light-bodied quad.
Yeah.
Not a lot of that like kind of like Belgian spice characteristic that
No.
you're typically expecting in a quad.
It's a very light mouthfeel. That's weird.
Not a bad beer.
I'm unsure. No, I would agree. It's not bad. I'm just unsure how to feel about it.
I would never buy this.
I
Or
feel
drink this again.
I feel like it is unlike the previous beer. It is not quite as advertised. Like I was expecting cherry and apple.
I don't
and,
think
like,
we've
sweet
ever
and-
had anything that has been more as advertised than that beer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That was it 1609 or whatever we had. That like
1664?
yeah, we were tasting it. I was like, it's kind of like
there's
it's got like a citrus hint to it. And then you look, it's like, oh, there's a lemon peel on the bottle. Like it didn't say anything on the bottle. There's just the tiniest
I
little
think
lemon
it was
peel.
the Neapolitan. That was Boulevard, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that chocolate one was really.
that was the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely the best one.
So maybe it's a trend with Boulevard.
Maybe. I don't know. My wife is going to Saugatuck for our future sister-in-law for her like bachelorette party, and I was like, Saugatuck has some good breweries, and isn't they have the Neapolitan stout, isn't it? Isn't that Saugatuck?
They do have one,
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. The bourbon barrel aged nitro version is decadent. It is very good. Yeah, the first like big party I ever went to at my last company, like that was we went to the bar afterwards and I had that. They had it on tap. And after drinking all that free beer and then to like end the night with a 10% barrel aged stout, I was like,
Excellent.
wrong order. Start with the big boozy stout, end with the lagers and the pilsners and the light beers. Not the other way around. Like they say beer before liquor or liquor before beer type of thing.
That's
Never
fake.
had that
Yeah,
problem.
I've never also had an issue, but like imperial stout before lager, I think that is like when we
Well, it's
did
lighter
when we
to
did Dark
darker
Lord
that
Day
you're
this
supposed to
year,
drink it.
we were trying to decide if we wanted to go to Seeds or Transient first, and I'm like Transient first, big boozy stouts. Like we can end the evening on light beers because if we drink all those light beers and then go to drink the dark beers. If you're already drunk and you start drinking dark beers,
As
the
a
heavy
drinker
beers,
would say, but as a taste profile, you want lighter to darker.
really? I always did it the other way around, but that was
wanna
because
get
You don't want to blow your
nuances.
palate out.
right.
Yeah.
But it was always because like I always ordered like if I do a flight, I always order at least like one like lager or light beer for the palate cleanser at the end, because like you get that kind of like you drink all those stouts and stuff, you get that like kind of like sticky
Makes sense.
sweet palate.
Yeah.
But yes, I guess
see
from
the
a
logic.
tasting perspective, that makes sense. It just depends on the brewery because, like, if I'm getting a flight, it's typically because they have like a lot of big boozy beers, and I don't want like full pours of those. Like, I want to sample them and then like I'll do like a pour of like something light.
I'm a number whore. I like the variety and trying different things and seeing how many I can try.
You say you're a number whore?
Yes.
He fucks numbers for money. How's that working for you?
Not well.
I would say the
Or
number and the money.
pennies.
Yeah. Who's Penny?
A quarter. Yay!
She seems nice.
I'll do an extra tonight.
I went to Sherwood Brewery, I guess a couple weekends
haven't
back
been
now.
there.
I had neither. We were just down that way, and we had to kill some time.
Well, I'm a little upset. Sherwood actually got rid of their pickle pizza.
They had a pickle pizza?
Yeah,
Their pizza was always really good.
They had a Nashville chicken pickle pizza, and it was amazing.
Really? Because they have
I heard they got rid of it.
They have a spicy sauce that they do, their pizza sauce. They've got like their regular pizza sauce and then a spicy one, and the spicy pizza sauce is really
I
good.
suppose that is the only hemp product I've ever consumed was Mr. Jade's hemp ale.
I've had hemp ale. It doesn't taste
I'm pretty
any
confident
different.
in saying that's the only hemp product I've ever had in any capacity my entire life.
We can change that.
I've been around all of it.
Yeah, I hadn't been to Sherwood in so long, and
Excuse me.
we were just down that way. I was like, well, we got to kill some time. I was like, let's go in and have a flight. Not a flight, and it was fun. Their darker beers I definitely preferred. They had like a coffee, a lighter coffee stout that was pretty good. But their light beers, I think they had a Kolsch, and I was a little. It was just fine.
Well, Sherwood's actually had a few other companies come in, like Arctic Circle closed was a year and a half or 2 years ago now,
Well, something like that.
something like that. And they were just there brewing a beer not too long ago. So I know they have other groups coming. I think, and I'm not sure. I think Mount Clemens Brewery
Yes.
group went in there. To
Yeah.
Sherwood.
I was talking with Troy about that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because they're trying to bring back the what's it called? It's foam. I think they called it foam, like Mount Clemens foam or something like that. But it was like a lager style beer that was brewed in Mount Clemens with like the Mount Clemens like natural springs that are there or whatever.
The mineral water.
Well, Mount
Yeah.
Clemens doesn't actually have a brewery; they just brew at other locations
Exactly.
and they sell it.
Oh,
Yep.
So they
That's
did have their beers at Three Blind Mice, and when I went to stop there, they were already out. So I haven't been able to taste it yet.
I got to try it
Good.
when they had it. It was fine.
Good.
It was pretty straightforward lager. I remember it being like it was smooth, a little malty, like a little more body than you normally kind of expect, but like just good all around drinker, like something that you could definitely have a few of and be pretty happy about.
Nice. I know you see it every once in a while, far and few between though. Little
Yeah,
pop-up
I've never seen it at
places.
the store. That's the only place I saw it because the lady behind the bar, like I was just like, well, what's on tap? Anything interesting? And she's like, oh, well, have you tried the foam? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, it's a Mount Clemens Brewing, and I'm like, oh, it's like there's a brewery in Mount Clemens. She's like, well, no, not technically. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it. It was good. No
And I
complaints.
think the person that brews for them is works at Youngblood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was brewing at Youngblood for a while. The brewer.
Well, if I understand correctly, Troy lives like right next door to Youngblood, doesn't
yes.
he? Yeah, and he has a stake in Sherwood, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So all of those things line up. The connection being Troy.
like
Yes.
Troy from here, Troy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah. Me and him and Bob were up here a week or two ago, and we were talking about the Mount Clemens Brewing, and because I had told him, I was like, hey man, I was at Sherwood. I was like, I thought maybe I'd run into you. And it was a Saturday. He's like, well, I don't usually go on Saturdays. I'm like, well, I thought maybe I'd see you.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it was fine. Sherwood's fine. It
It's
is.
been a while.
It's.
I need to get back there.
I remember the tap space being larger when I went last time. Like, just for some reason, I just felt like it was bigger.
It's
But
been so long for me. The last
No,
time,
it hasn't changed when I've been there.
no, it hasn't.
My
I've
first
been there in a lot of years.
Oktoberfest party I ever went to was there, where I did a Stein holding competition there. I got 9 minutes. The winner got 22 minutes.
Jesus.
He actually won a national entry after that. Next time, a buddy of mine was playing in a band there, and I went there, and that turned into a very interesting night. My buddy picked me up. We went to what the hell is this? Capone's or something like that?
Yeah, it's
Cicerelli's. Something Italian. I'm pretty sure it's called Cicerelli's. It's another club kind of place down the road.
well
we
because there is a. No, I think you were right the first time. If I'm thinking of the
Bones?
no.
Something with a C. Anyways,
Yeah.
we went there. We partied. We had a good time. I did follow them in the car. They had this Beamer that he got from somewhere. I didn't learn until several days later that he, in fact, stole that car
Oh, good.
from a car lot that his father or stepdad or something worked at or owned. But he stole this really nice high-end Beamer, and they went out and partied, and they ended up in Grand Rapids. My buddy lost his ID out there. Came home, realized his wallet, ID, everything was in Grand Rapids, so he had to drive all the way back to get it. I was not participating in that part of the night, thankfully. I went home.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. It was an interesting story, and there's parts of that story I won't tell on here, but I'll tell you after.
Oh, good. That's for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Totally.
We have one? Oh, yeah.
You're the only subscriber.
I don't even pay for it.
I know. Cheap ass.
Do you guys want another beer?
Yeah, so
Do you want more pickle beer
no. But a few weeks back, this was released, probably a month now.
for this one?
Yeah.
Let's see. Does it have a stamp?
It's 2025. It's this year's.
Yeah, I know. I'm just curious when it was canned. Oh yeah. This was canned on Halloween.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
And this is one that we've had this before,
Well, not this year.
but this one's this year's.
Yes.
So
Has the pairing suggestion changed?
Nope, it still
read.
says it right on it.
Well, we need a can description. Come on.
suggested pairing: this beer this is a beer to be shared, to truly indulge, enjoy with blue cheese stuffed dates wrapped in bacon with a balsamic glaze.
And with that, you probably don't even have to say what the beer is. Our listeners should already know what it is.
If you've heard more than one episode, you've probably heard Wizard's Burial Ground before. Barrel-aged quad, bourbon barrel-aged quad. This one's 11.5% this season. The 2025 release. The artwork is still the same.
And if you haven't heard the stories before, start at episode 1 until you catch up. Pause now. Start at episode 1 until you catch up.
Well, start at episode like 4. Maybe.
Well, it wasn't
10.
purple, though, was it? Last year's?
No, I think this. The
color's
the
different.
logos.
Logo and
yeah,
everything's the
yeah. The
same.
logo and like branding is purple now, but the can art is the same. It's got like a floating wizard head overlooking like what appears to be like some druids
Oz?
at a stone circle.
Is it Oz?
It is Oz-like, yeah. And I mean the stones are very much like Stonehenge-looking type stone circle. And of course, this is from Brewery Vivant, and Brewery Vivant can do no wrong. Smells sweet.
That's
Damn it,
just as
coming
good as I
out some.
remember.
Yep. Yeah, I feel well.
The power of peer pressure.
Maybe it's because last time we had the sticky toffee version, so like this feels thinner to me. But I think the last one I had to compare it with was the sticky toffee, which was
I don't remember
very
being
heavy.
dark, though. Maybe it was.
Yeah, I mean mine looks lighter, but I have a smaller
Tastes
pour.
super light to me.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Was it just because we had sticky toffee last time and that one was heavy, or am I misremembering? Because I feel like Wizard's Burial Ground was always a little heavier on the mouth.
I remember it being heavier and darker.
No, I think this is right.
It tastes good.
Absolutely.
It
definitely
tastes like
good.
Wizard Burial Ground. The flavor is slightly less bold, but I think usually when we've had this, it's been a little older.
Yeah.
So a little less of the booze and a little more of the kind of the rich notes.
It's not as much Belgian-ness to it either.
This is more drinkable than I think the aged versions. Like it's because the flavors aren't so bold and it's not so kind of like heavy on the palate. Like I feel like you could get in a little bit of trouble drinking this a little too quick.
Yes.
You realize that this
a little
is
bit
missing
cold.
something.
Is it a bacon wrapped goat cheese stuffed date with
You
balsamic
are
glaze?
correct.
Mr. Bill, we're calling you out of your 2-month retirement.
I should have taken a couple of them from the Christmas party and put them in my pocket just for today. Like I'm taking like 4 of these home with me so we can sample them tomorrow.
They wouldn't have made it.
No, I would have ate them in the car on the way home. I was so stuffed on the way home though, so like I'm surprised I didn't eat last night. Like I had just a really
You
big
wouldn't
dinner.
want to keep those for a week and a half in your fridge.
Oh
That'd be
yeah,
weird.
yeah,
You
yeah.
put
That
'em in
would
the
be weird.
freezer, and then you just nuke them beforehand.
Yeah,
That's-
considering I
just
was eating them
insulted every chef in existence with that.
it was like less than
I'm
12
kidding, for the
hours ago that I had, or less than 24 hours ago that I was eating them in the
Plus
real
7
world.
days, plus
but
7
yeah,
days.
plus 7 days. So, so it was actually like 148 hours ago.
We make the jokes, and I corroborate the jokes in the episode descriptions, and no one reads anyways.
I've read them once.
Occasionally.
I've read more description than I've listened.
I'm actually a bigger fan of this than previous ones. Like I like that this is lighter.
I don't think it's lighter. I like every year.
I do. I feel like it's less sweet, this particular
That
batch.
too, yeah.
Which I like. And it's not overly Belgian-y. It's not like overly
See,
quad.
I like that. I like that part of it, though.
Yeah, but chances are, I wonder if they're going to have them still because they go pretty fast in stores, and they get harder to find
Yeah.
as time goes on. So when this comes out, hopefully you still can find them. But they are out there. Wizards Burial Ground.
Well, anyone who's a big fan of Wizards Burial Ground probably already
already
has their
had it.
4-pack. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's like half our listener base of 3.
They should be. Yeah. I mean, if you're not a fan, then and you buy it, you can just give it to us, and we'll drink it for you.
I mean, I'm all right with that, yes.
Yeah.
But when you drop it off, please bring some bacon wrap.
Yeah. Take the effort.
We
Make the
record
bacon wrap.
typically on
goat cheese
Sundays.
stuffed dates.
Drop them Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Wouldn't that be funny
Tell
if
you
like
what, you
people
bring-
just start showing up and like bringing us those every single time, and we just like gorge ourselves every weekend on bacon
We'll
wrap
offer them a
confections?
guest spot on the show. You know, come on, we'll crack the beer, we'll have the dates, and we'll go there.
I'm pretty sure they pair with any beer
Yeah,
because they're just good.
yeah, they are.
There, yes.
Well, I would,
I mean, bacon wrapped anything goes with everything. So
for the most part,
Yeah, for the most
you know, I have not had many bacon things that were bad, except bacon beer. We've had bacon beer, and that sucked.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
I traded bacon vodka once, and that was disgusting.
I just don't think bacon translates into anything other than just
There was
itself.
an
Like
episode
just,
on Bones where they had bacon-flavored lube.
I've seen that. Disgusting.
I don't know that I want to
Purchase
try
that. Daryl still does.
Yeah, maybe we need a.
We made a bacon beer here.
I remember.
The beergasm. It was called beergasm.
That was, I remember the beer. I don't remember it being bacon.
Maple syrup, bacon, and habanero.
Why don't I remember that?
There was one year at the summer beer festival, the Michigan Beer Festival's the one in Yipsy, where Dark Horse had like their like standard lager. I think it was like their Raining Blood, which normally is blood orange. But they had just the base variant of it, and they had like 12 different filters. They were like the really giant, like whole house filters. And they had kegs that ran through these filters, and each one they had something different. So one they had blood oranges in, and so like when they served the beer, they were run through it, but they had bacon in one of them. They cooked the bacon and like crammed bacon into this
That's
filter.
actually kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, and ran the beer through it, and every beer was basically flat. Obviously, you know, you run it through all that stuff. The bacon one was particularly flat because the fat just killed it.
Yeah.
But it was actually a pretty cool concept. They had this whole like they built this like 2-story like tower like for serving beer out of.
Yeah, but if they did it and kept it pressurized, you shouldn't have lost. Unless like the bacon fat maybe. But the other one shouldn't have really gone flat if it kept pressurized.
And if you have enough of a filter through it, yeah.
Well, I guess, but like
You'd
it's
have to get another chamber to settle after you go through that. Cause
yeah, like it's sitting in that filter, and by the
Yeah.
time it like gets out, like a lot of the carbonation, it just clings to
lost.
those.
I mean,
yeah.
if you put the flavor chamber closer to the keg and then added an extra coil, that might do it.
This was very simple. It was keg into filter, filter
Well, I'm
into
not going
tap.
simple.
The only thing I remember in Yipsy at that event for Dark Horse was they always had the castle set up.
That was
and they
it,
had the
yep.
girls shooting off the guns
Yep,
with T-shirts.
the t-shirt cannons. Yep, that
Yeah.
is exactly
That
what it
sounds
was.
like-
And that's when they were on the TV show.
Yes,
Huh.
I forgot what station they were on. They had their own TV show though for
yeah.
a while.
They were a little bit. They were kooky characters.
I never even watched it.
I watched a little bit. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be more about beer, but it was more about their antics, which, in fairness, is much more entertaining than like we're gonna brew a beer today. Here's 10 hours of cleaning.
Talking about TV shows and beer, just this week I was talking with someone about Brew Brothers. It's actually I
seen
think it's
that
on
on
Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
If you haven't watched it, it's hilarious.
I've been thinking about it.
It's so dumb that when you watch the first episode, you laugh.
You dumb though.
No, you laugh, right? Just you'll understand after you watch it. You laugh about it. I'm never watching another episode. Oh, maybe I'll see the next one. And then you're laughing, and at the end of it, you're like, "That was dumb. I'm gonna watch the next episode."
So is it about like a brewery or like
It's two brothers that started a brewery together.
Okay.
And it's just kind of comedy. I mean, like for example, the two brothers compete on who's the better brewer. And the distributor's coming in, he can taste two beers, and one of their beers is going to get distributed. And so he comes in, he tastes the two beers, and he picks the one beer that he thinks is amazing. And the brother's like, no, we can't let that happen. He says, the other brother says, you're just jealous at me because he likes my beer better. He says, no, you don't understand. I peed in your beer last night. We can't recreate this. Stupid shit like that.
All right, that's funny. I tried to watch the show Tires that some friends recommended, and I made it like 3 episodes. Like, nope, that's too fucking dumb.
No, it's stupid, but it's funny to the beer world. Like,
yeah, I'll give that one more of a go.
I feel it's relevant.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's worth watching.
I'll add it to the list for sure.
Because then there's other things and jokes that Dad and I every once in a while will say something here at the brewery, and no one knows what we're talking about. But because of that show that we watched, it makes it fun.
So it's a fictional comedy. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's not like the Dark Horse one that was like, we're just going to document these guys and their shenanigans.
No, it's fictional for sure. Well, and how they get the chocolate truffles into America. And
I'm afraid on that one.
I guess we'll see. I'll watch. I mean, I've got Netflix, so Kaylin pays for a lot of streaming services, so I might as well use them.
I got Netflix, Hulu, Paramount.
Yeah, she's got
Disney's included on her.
I think she's got everything but Apple.
Mine rotates because whenever they come up, like 99 cents for 3 weeks or for 3 months, I'm like, all right, that's the one we're on this time. Cancel the other one, watch it for 3 months, and cancel that. Go to the next
we
one.
miss you. We're going to offer you this special.
Yeah, I wish
I
she
just
was
rotate
so
through all of them.
I wish she was that diligent.
But I can't, like, if I have Netflix, you watch shows and you're done with it, and you have to wait.
Yeah,
Like, I'll just cancel it
That's
and watch
why.
the next one.
So by the time this airs, no, it's still relevant by the time this will go out. So Stranger Things season 5 came out. If you haven't watched that series, highly recommend it. Absolutely incredible. Especially if you know anything about the 80s or grew up in the early 90s. Holy fucking flashbacks. But I'm waiting this. So they're doing the split season bullshit. And if I remember right,
that.
It's infuriating. And I'm a binge watcher. If I like a show,
Yeah,
I want to
same.
watch 3, 4, 5 episodes in a row. And probably stay up way later than I need to.
I really
watch
like that the trend of releasing a show all at once
Yes.
has become a thing.
Yes, and
I think you watch it all in one day.
Yeah.
I've done
Yes,
it, and
every
I
time.
hate advertising, which is why I pay for ad free, and I can pause it if I got a head call or something. But Stranger Things, they're doing the split season, and so many people I know are watching it. It's like I'm waiting. The delayed gratification makes it better when you finally get
No,
there,
it doesn't.
right? But. Yeah, so the last episode is not out by the time this will air. It's like, I'm still waiting.
When the last one I saw, and right now they're doing the weekly launch, is
hate
Landman.
I've seen the advertisements for that.
Yeah.
It's actually
Billy
pretty
Bob.
good. It's not bad. But Billy Bob, he is the same character in every show you've ever seen him in. He's still that
It's like Sam,
drunk
what's his
ass.
name? He was on the ranch. He plays the dad.
I don't know.
He's the cowboy guy, the new mayor and Family Guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He was in the Big Lebowski.
But he always has the same.
Dude with the mustache.
Yeah.
What's his
What the
goddamn
hell's
name?
his name? Anyone?
I don't know.
Oh, it just came to me and it went away.
Billy Bob always has that same actor scenario every single time.
Don't
Doesn't
open.
ever change.
Shit, I forgot to close out of that tab. That was from the other episode where I looked up that car that drove by the pleasure
From
zone.
last week?
The
Oh
the
my
car that
gosh.
drove by that was the pleasure.
You don't use your phone very much, do you?
No. What was I looking up?
Oh, that's because everything else is private browse.
Ooh, everything.
Oh no, I just used Tor browser.
Even the cap is pink.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Figure it out yet.
One of Google suggested searches is Sam actor mustache. It gets you to the answer. It's Sam Elliott though.
Oh.
That's awesome.
I almost got a little bit of wax in this bottle.
Oh no.
No.
So because we haven't had any in a while, and because I have too much, I brought us a bottle of Dark Lord. This is the same one we were sharing in a group chat. I took a picture of. One of the twins had gotten 2022 BCBS and delicious beer.
Yes.
And I was like, well, I see your 2022 BCBS, and I raise you one 2019 Dark Lord.
They also had.
Oh, is that when I
batch,
took a picture of the cans?
Yes.
They also
Yep.
had batch 69 that looked really good. I haven't had that.
I haven't had that in forever.
It's been a long time.
But yeah, I've got a lot of these 2019 Dark Lords. I think that was one of the years where they were giving you like 4 regular Dark Lords and 1 variant with your tickets.
Nice.
And so I had 8 bottles of this 2019 at one point, and I'm pretty sure I still have at least 6.
Jeez.
So, because I know, well, maybe 5, because we had to drink at least 1 in the 6-year vertical we did, and I know I've drank at least 1 from my collection. So this would be the 3rd one at very minimum. So
I remember 2019 being fallen off, right? Not that it was bad, but when we tasted
Starting to.
We're gonna
it
find
was
out.
falling off.
We haven't had it since then, so
Because the 22 or the 23, 22 was the best, wasn't it, that we had in that vertical?
yeah, like the
I
3-year,
remember it,
yeah. And because you also happen to have the 22 Hanji and Chemtrail, so like we got to drink the 2 variants at peak as well.
Nice.
And they were wonderful.
Yeah, that's the one. The chemtrail actually stood out
Oh yeah,
on that one.
yeah. The Chemtrail was definitely the winner. It's like year after year, like I'm more of a fan of Chemtrail than I am Hanji. Like Hanji used to be just the jam, and more and more, I'm just really the Chemtrail just has like much more like.
You know, every time I hear Angie, I just don't think of beer. Mine always goes other places.
And it's supposed to be, it's like a demon, like a djinn or something like that, which is like kind of scary. I'm like, oh yes, I got a ghostly Hanji, you know?
Better than a succubus.
I was going to say, a demon, aren't they all demons anyways?
I don't know. Do you remember Diablo 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's
The succubi in Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, like they were naked. And if you look closely, like their hair is like glowing, like kind of sparkly, but like instead of like, you know, putting nipples on the character so it would make it like, you know, higher rating, they're just like glowing. Like they just got like glowing, like sparkly nipples. It is thick as motor oil as Dark Lord is normally.
definitely is feeling like falling off though.
Yep.
It's good. Just you can tell.
Yeah.
This
I think we concluded last time 4 to 5 years on these.
3.
Three's the peak.
3's the best. And we even had the
It's still good.
we even had the 2011 and it was still good, but like
Yeah.
there's a lot of the subtlety that's kind of lost in it.
Yeah.
And really thinned out, which was kind of nice. Like this is thin. It pours pretty thick, but on the palate it's definitely thinner.
Oh, it tastes more syrupy
You think?
to me. Yeah,
I get
like
the
mouthfeel syrupy.
I get the smoky soy sauce at the very end.
Yeah.
And usually that's a little more bold. It's still nice. It's still a little sweet, but not as sweet as a younger bottle, I don't think. So, still delicious, but yeah, we need to start drinking my older bottles so we can start only drinking the 2 to 3 year bottles.
Maybe sacrilege. Y'all may
Don't do it, you dumbass.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to say something.
Okay.
We talked about this once before when Bob was here. What if you dedicated one to a steak marinade?
Take the rest of this bottle and marinate some jerky in it.
Oh.
You think we're gonna? Did
I don't know if
you
it'd
get
have
some?
a good breakdown on protein because it doesn't really have any acidic natures to
No,
it.
that's what I say. For jerky, it wouldn't do much. But I think as a marinade,
Yeah, I marinate my jerky, so I vacuum seal my meat with my marinade and leave it overnight.
as one should, but jerky, the low smoking process, you're not gonna have enough time to break down to tenderize it. It's gonna be more of a flavor infusion, so it'd be more.
Well, I use
like
in my
some
marinades. I
sirloins or
use a
something.
little bit of pineapple juice, and that breaks down the meat fibers.
Well, I was to say you'd be essentially using this as
It's a natural meat tenderizer.
Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
actually meat
But you can
tenderizer.
use mustard, the acidic nature, the soy.
Well, there's like meat tenderizer itself. The chemical that's in meat tenderizer is also in guavas and in pineapples. And so like you can use like guava juice or pineapple juice but if you leave, I've had a batch that I vacuum sealed it and left it in the fridge for 3 days because I got COVID and I'm like, I'm a little sick. I don't want to make jerky and like, get everyone else sick.
Yeah.
And so I took it out 3 days later and like I made part of the batch, properly like the night after. And I was like, oh, I can't make the rest. I'm sick. And when I took that meat out, like I was like, oh my God, like the pineapple juice, and I don't use a lot of pineapple juice, but it like tried to eat the meat. Like it looked like the meat was like partially chewed. Now, still made great jerky.
Oh yeah.
Jerky was still great. But for me, I think more importantly than vacuum sealing your marinade, because that marinates it faster. vacuum sealing the jerky after it's done, that to me is the trick. Yeah. Like, because the center of your jerky typically is going to have a little bit more moisture.
Yeah.
And the outside tends to get a little dry. But if you vacuum seal it when it's done, the moisture evens out throughout the meat, and like it's more of a succulent jerky.
I don't think I've ever tried to vacuum seal. I'll have to try that.
I've never vacuum sealed, but it's the same thing as, a good big chunk of meat. You got to let it rest.
Yeah.
Same exact concept.
Well, I got a food saver, like vacuum sealer.
I've wanted one of these things so bad.
But my buddy was like huge on Groupon. He loved Groupon back in the day. And he would just like send me random shit, and like he knew I was, into gardening and like, saving food and shit like that. He's like, "Oh, it's $40." And I'm like, "Oh, those are normally like $120, $130 for like this thing." And it's got, the attachment for like vacuum sealing jars and
nice.
Doing bags and everything, and it came with a bunch of like rolls of different sized bags to like, it's got the cutter. And I'm like, "Yeah," and I bought it, and it sat in my closet for a couple of years. And then when I made jerky, I'm like, "Oh, well, I want to give this away." And so I vacuum sealed them into like roughly 1 pound selections. Because like when I would do it before, I would just fill up a gallon Ziploc bag. And then like the first day the jerky's fine, but then like it just gets so fucking dry. But so I vacuum sealed it into little personal packages. So when you cut it open,
that's awesome.
It's basically like 1 day's worth of jerky that you're going to eat, maybe 2 days worth of jerky.
Nice.
And so every time I open up a pack, it's still very fresh.
Nice.
Oh, any size jerky bag I open is a 1 pack.
Yeah. Well,
1 day jerky.
when you make 6 pounds, it's eating 6 pounds of jerky in 1 day is a lot of work.
Last time we did a whole deer and we ate it all in 1 day.
So my buddy and I used to cook all the time, and we all had smokers, and we were sitting in the driveway one day and we're smoking meat. I'm like, "There's not a lot of smoke in mine. I got to adjust this." And I go to touch the lid and I burn the shit out of my hand. I'm like, "What the fuck happened?"
Heat rises.
Yeah, I know that.
Now you do.
The
He's
smoke,
smarter than a 5th grader.
proven and documented.
That's true. You got number 1. You were number 1.
Go ahead.
So I'm sitting there like, why is my hand burning, but my temp gauge isn't reading? I didn't know the gauge was bad.
Well,
I had 4 tiers. So I took a smoker. It was one of those Brinkman kettle grill things, and I custom built my smoke rack and a whole bunch of different racks to do meat in. And I think it was 5 or 6 total racks of jerky, and they're venison jerky, all seasoned. All the meat had been sitting in the fridge for 2 or 3 days. Everything was all on the trays. It was amazing. The bottom 3 trays were burned black to a crisp.
Oh, no.
Because
you hate to see it.
My gauge was bad. I didn't know it. We set it. We're sitting there drinking beers. Look back. It's like my buddy's is smoking. Mine's not. We've been at the same rate the entire day. What the hell's going on? It burned up all of my chips so fast. That's why I had no smoke.
Oh, yeah.
And I went in there.
So it's just heat.
Yep,
Taste the meat,
it
not the
burned the
heat.
bottom
Well, you
3
only
trays.
need like smoke for the first hour is the only time it infuses. After that, the smoke really isn't infusing.
Thereabouts, but we had just started.
Oh.
This was like not even
That
20,
reminds
30
me
minutes
of every brew day we ever had. Like we had like 6 different like brew kettles going, with all the group, and we would often like do split batches. Like when we did our barrel age, like we had 2 15-gallon barrels, so like 6 dudes, all 3 of us did like or 3 people did one recipe, 3 people did the other recipe.
Nice.
But just in general, Pickle's gravity was always off. We always did the same batches, the same recipes, the same equipment even. And me and the other guy, within like a couple of points. His gravity, like 25 points off.
Jeez.
I'm like, how?
Higher or lower?
Always lower, unfortunately. And it's like, how? How is it every time? And it's like, you're doing the same thing. We're all here together, brewing the same beer. And sometimes it wasn't the same beer, but like his gravity was always off. And I'm like, you are just cursed. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing all the same things we are.
All same grains?
Yeah. Because when we did the barrel aged, like it was my my triple rye stout. So it's got chocolate rye and red rye, and then we aged it in a rye whiskey barrel. So it's the triple rye stout. and we split the grains 3 ways. Like we went to the brew store, all 3 of us together. We got the exact same measurements. Like, you fill your own bucket. Like, we filled all of our buckets and our measurements were all the same. And we're even using, like, I had a 2-burner system and we both had the same keggle and we brewed on the same thing. So the flames are the same and everything. But for some reason his came in, which wasn't the end of the world. Because we're mixing all 3 of those worts together into one big fermenter, so it's fine.
So it pulled your gravity down.
Yeah,
Law of averages.
yeah. It came out to be like 10% when it was meant to be 12.
Oh,
So, which is fine because even 10% barrel aged imperial stout, and I put it on nitro.
nice.
And at the time, he didn't have a kegerator, so like I brought his keg to my house, so I had 2 kegs of it, so 2 5-gallon kegs.
Nice.
And so when eventually it ran out, I just switched to his keg, and I would let people know, like, when he wasn't there, I was like, you can have one of the barrel aged, but please don't go overboard. Like, some of it's Pickles. I don't want to, I want him to have some. And one day my friend Tim came over, and I think he had 9 of them, like 9 pints of barrel age. And then he was like, I'm gonna go home. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. He couldn't even get his shoes on, and he's trying to put on his shoes. I was like, I know you're drunk, but like you can't put on shoes. What makes you think you can drive? And he finally I got him to sit down, and he just passed out.
I want to meet this Tim.
Oh, wait, no, you haven't met Tim.
If I have, I don't remember. Anyways,
Is he
Jeff
Tiny
has.
Tim?
Tim? He's met both Tims. He's met Tim with the beard, who I brewed with, and then Tim Spring, big tall Tim. Yep, they Dark Void Day people.
Nice.
Are they going next year?
I know the bearded Tim definitely will.
Nice.
So I'm going.
Yeah, we're
It's
doing
not
it.
going to be good for me, but I'm going.
Yeah. It's such an experience. It's such a fun experience, and like every year we go, like we learn a little more. Like it was, I think 3 years ago we learned about Oberfalls, and now I will never not go to Oberfalls.
Nice.
And last year
I want to go to Oberfall.
Last year was my first time going to Seeds, and because Jeff had been telling us how great Seeds was, and he's absolutely correct. And
Could be a whole.
And
new
they're on the
world.
drive there, or they're all local?
those are on the way there.
Okay.
Like I would say a little over halfway, I think, is Seeds and Transient and Beer Church, and where our B&B is. And because Dan and I would always road trip there, stop at a couple places, get there, and then kind of take in the local fare for a day. But now that we're staying on the west side of the state, part of the way there, we've got an extra entire day that's just for beer touring.
So before the end of this month, I am going to send them an email asking if I can bring beer for the friends and family with a group.
Well, yeah, because they have the guest taps.
Yes, I need to see if I can't get on the guest tap.
Yep, contact them about that. And because if we can get friends of Floyd's, I would love it. Just
That's what we're going to try for.
Tell them that we evangelize their beverages on the podcast.
Absolutely.
That we have the official fanboy, the Three Floyds fan club, the Quad F, the Three Floyds.
What would they do if we ever to get
fan
tattoos
club.
of the logo for this?
I've actually talked about that, their actual logo, because I wanted to do a hop tattoo, and their logo has.
If I'm getting the logo for our brewery, it's not going to be them first. Sorry.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like that. The Batwing skull with the crown made out of the mash paddle. And
I almost had to get a tattoo of your face on my ass. So
Almost. We talked about that before.
yeah. I think you should still do it just because it's a great tattoo.
It's a great face.
They see that obviously.
But look
when
at
you
me.
have a good foundation.
I'm a big dude.
I have a big face.
That's gonna be there forever.
Well,
No
maybe.
one's going to see it.
Here.
Well, when I got my tattoo inside my lip, we understood at the time that we thought that they were temporary, it was oh, your mouth heals so fast. And I remember the dude saying Tyler said, he's like, I heard these only last 2 years. He's like, no, I'm putting it in there forever. And he didn't lie because it's been 20 years and it still looks like the day I got it.
Nice.
It looks better than any of my other tattoos that are exposed to the sunlight. So
I don't have any ink yet.
I don't have enough.
I don't have enough.
Yeah, you can never have enough.
I'm getting a full sleeve coming up.
Yeah.
I've got the 3 that I've designed, and I just haven't had the money to get any of them yet. 2 of them are fairly intricate, though.
You can get them for free. You know that, right? Just go to jail.
That's true.
No. No.
You can get a lot of things for free in jail. Love.
Yeah.
I'm not that desperate for
You can
attention,
get your
okay?
You can get your pickle tickle too. And better than the beer.
I'm not that desperate. I am not that desperate.
I heard the wine in jail is really good.
The toilet hooch.
Yeah. And we have a friend, won't mention his name, but when he was deployed, talking about like going to the commissary or whatever and getting like fruit juices and like getting like bread yeast sent from home or whatever and making like, hooch because they didn't have alcohol on the base. And that's how you'd make a little bit of extra change selling, booze
They
to the
couldn't
other
have been
people on the
Marines
base.
because I don't know if I know of any Marine that would be without alcohol.
Well, they weren't, obviously, because they had somebody making hooch for
That's
them.
true. That's true.
My friend Dan, actually, he's known for his hooches. Like he'll go to the grocery store and just be like, "What are those crazy bastards at Welsh is up to right now? Like, what kind of weird ass juice are they making?" He's like, "Oh, like pomegranate grape. Yep, taking this home and putting yeast in it." And he's had some great successes. And one of the he's ordained, so he's married a handful of friends, and one of them was like, can you make your it was like one of his hooches for the wedding.
Yeah.
Like I guess
Nice.
the groom is not a drinker, but he was fucking hammered by the end of the night because he made him a bunch of the wine and
Nice.
it was like 13%. So like you don't really know you're drinking
I love the
13% when
ones
it
you
tastes
don't
like juice.
know. The sneaky ones.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. Absolutely love
He's a very talented brewer.
Sneaky.
it. Yeah, sneaky. Very sneaky.
I've talked to him a couple times about coming through, but I see him in the spring most often when I go to his greenhouse, and so he's always so busy. And this time of year, he's not really that busy, so maybe I should text
Well, what
him.
the fuck? Whatever your name is, get your ass on the show.
Yeah, Dan. Shout out Dan.
Dan, sure. Different Dan than we normally talk about, Dan.
Yes, I have too many Dans. I collect Dans.
I understand. I've got weird name like Jims in my phone. I've got a lot of Jims in my phone.
I was the only Jim I knew till I started coming here.
I've got a lot of horrors in my phone. Horror 1, horror 2.
It's funny you say that.
I can't.
And then in parentheses it says Johnny.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tell me how many
10.
gyms?
11 if you count Jimmy John's.
Yes, Jimmy John saved us on that's dedication right there. I do like Jimmy John's. That's
Two
always been
different
like
ones saved too.
it's always been like a hangover food for me.
Well, before there were rewards apps and you couldn't like save your favorite location, I'd have it. I work in Richmond, or when I worked in Shelby Township, I'd have the different ones saved because if I had to call and order something, it was just faster.
When I worked in downtown Detroit, there were two of them, and I could never, for some reason, could not remember the one that I ordered from that was on Monroe Street, but the other one was like, they were both the same distance from my building. So I always had to like zoom way in on the map and be like, oh, it's that one. Okay, I'll order from that one.
We had a
Not like it matters. I could walk to the other one too, but I didn't want to
Well,
be.
they would deliver freaky fast.
Yeah, they would.
bullshit.
They would. But I would
I've
order
one
online and just
time-
walk in and pick it up.
I have one time had Jimmy John show up like, there's no fucking way that's my sandwich. Not.
It's haunted.
What was that? Okay.
It's haunted.
Not possible. And it was my sandwich. I've never had one of the very first times I ordered delivery from Jimmy John's, it was 35 minutes after I ordered it. The sandwich showed up. The sandwich was warm and soggy because they spilled my pop on it. And the pop was now warm, flat, and missing half of it. And the sandwich was disgusting.
And you still ate it.
I was that desperate and hungry that day. I did, and it was the worst experience. I didn't order Jimmy John's for a year after that.
I've always enjoyed them. I don't order them much anymore.
No, we had a Savvy Sliders when I worked in Shelby Township. That was
I've been seeing those pop up now.
not even a quarter mile away from work. So anytime I ordered on the app, I thought it's coming from there. I'm like, what the hell is taking so long? It's like a half hour, 40 minutes. They're across the road. Well, come to find out, the owner, one of the owners of where I worked, knew the guy who owned that really well. Guy comes in one day, goes, "Why don't you guys ever order from us? We're here, across the street." It's like, I do at least twice a week. How do you not see the delivery orders? He goes, "Oh, we don't do online. You have to call in." So where the hell is my food coming from? It was like 6 miles away.
That doesn't make any sense. But I mean, I know though, like with like DoorDash and things like that, the restaurant kind of like loses money on the product, like because they have to pay like part to DoorDash or whatever, and that's why it's so much more expensive.
That's why DoorDash makes so much money because
on those
they
apps,
pay it, and then you have to pay the fee on top of that.
Yes.
So on those apps, if you go through and you look at the menus, those menu prices are not what the store
they're totally
reflects.
different.
Yeah.
No.
And the first time I discovered that, it's like, oh, holy shit, I'm just going direct from now on.
It is a rare thing. Well, I'll pay DoorDash, and I don't like to order from like small business.
No,
because I know
there's times where I can't drive and I'm hungry. DoorDash
that is when
I got a friend that does that a lot. Yeah. But DoorDash $6 of tacos, or you're paying about $20 on top of it.
Well, like even when I was working from home, I was like, I could DoorDash. I'm like, but it's going to cost twice as much. I'm like, you know what? Like, I get as long of a lunch as I want. I'm just going to drive into town and have food. But like, there's been days when it's like, you know, either you've been drinking or like if I'm really hungover, it's like, no, they can just deliver Thai food to my house. I don't care that I'm paying, you know, $28 for a $14 Thai dish. It's worth it. Because like there's that kind of like barrier where it's like, if I order Hamlin pizza, right? Because they don't have a delivery system of their own. But I know how much the pizza cost me. Like it's like a $24 extra large pizza with 2 toppings. I know how much it is. We've ordered 1,000 times. If I get it on DoorDash, that is a $42 pizza before tip. And I'm like, that is like $14 worth of fees. And I know that DoorDash is taking a cut out of that. So like they're only paying Hamlin like, you know, like maybe $18 for that pizza, plus all those fees and everything. And if more of it went to the driver, I'd probably do it more often.
Yeah.
Like 1, if the restaurant wasn't getting shafted, and 2, the drivers weren't getting shafted. But like typical,
that's anytime you add a middleman.
Yeah, typical corporate America, like they're gonna get their cut before anybody else.
That's just middleman concept.
Yeah.
Where I live, I've never been able to get delivery with DoorDash.
We couldn't for the longest time, and then one day it just started working, and I'm like, oh, like I can't order.
Could now.
I can't order Jimmy John's to my house, but like if I DoorDash it, I can get it.
Yeah. So say I've never tried the DoorDash or the Uber Eats where I live, or I think there's another one, but I've never tried any of those where I'm at now. But when I worked in the city, oh my God, amazing. Because it wasn't that bad. You could get places you can't normally. It is like, I'm hungry. The amount of traffic that's here, you know, 3/4 of my lunch break is going to be getting there and getting back. And then I'm going to have 5 minutes to eat the food I just spent $20 on. You know, and we'd take turns, you know, who orders what, and then usually order enough that we'll have leftovers for the next day. Just keep it in the work fridge. It was great. I miss that place. Anyways.
I think it's about that time.
A little bit. We're out of beer. I mean, unless we want to go back into the cooler. I see 2 more on the counter there.
We're out of beer.
We're out of time.
No, we're not. We got 9 minutes.
You have 9 minutes.
No, we don't.
Sure we do.
All right. Good luck. Godspeed. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy yourself responsibly as always. And don't drink and drive. Order DoorDash and use Uber.
Thanks for tickling my pickle.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see you for the New Year's episode.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer's the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beers.
Stay frothy, my friends.